Listen, Karen. It's a bit sudden, but I've decided I'm moving in with you guys. I'll be there next weekend, so I'd appreciate it if you could get the room ready.
What? Moving in with us? This is all very sudden. Why?
You know, I think I'm at an age where it's time to stop living alone, and being with family feels the most secure. So I've decided that living with you guys is the best choice. Oh, and don't worry about the living expenses. I've got that covered.
It's hard to adjust to this without discussing it first, and Hunter hasn't mentioned anything to me.
Oh, don't be so rigid. We're family, so we can decide things like this easily, right? Besides, Hunter seems to think it's the best option too. Don't worry, you don't need to think about anything.
Actually, I should discuss this with Hunter first, but honestly, I'm not prepared to have you here.
How could you say that? You're my daughter-in-law and you should make it happen for me. You work at a big company, so you must be financially comfortable, right? It would cover my living expenses.
That's a bit too...
Oh, stop worrying. We can discuss finances later. I have my savings, and I'll contribute as much as I can. But it's only natural for the younger generation to support their parents. It's not too much to ask a bit from my son and his wife, is it? And if you're making money, then you should naturally accommodate this, right?
Is Hunter really on board with this?
Didn't he mention anything? Well, he's probably busy with work, but he must be happy to have me at home.
But we have our own life too, and it's hard to be told about this without any discussion.
Oh, don't overthink it. We're family, so I don't need permission to come there, right?
I know we are family, but we still need to have a conversation about this.
Oh, so this is your way of rejecting me, huh? I see, the big shot career woman is showing her true colors. Do you think my being there would be a burden on your career?
No, that's not what I mean. It's just that we...
Enough with the excuses. I get it. A top college educated high and mighty daughter-in-law doesn't want me around. But I need family to be around and support me. All I need is for you two to accept me, that's all.
Honestly, I don't even know how to respond when you've already decided everything.
Don't worry about it. Just have the room ready by next weekend. Make sure it's clean, and change the room decor to something I'll enjoy.
Wait, even the decor?
Making me comfortable is part of your duty as a daughter-in-law, right? Relax, I'll make sure it benefits you too. I'm looking forward to relaxing in my son's house with you both taking care of everything.
Hold on. Please don't decide this by yourself.
Listen, you're so unbelievably rude and inconsiderate. Did you really think you could keep something this important a secret from me?
Addison? What are you talking about?
Don't play dumb with me. If you're divorced, shouldn't you inform me?
What?
I already thought you weren't an inconsiderate person, but to be this irresponsible.
What are you even talking about?
Hunter and you are getting divorced, right? I was shocked to see he already has a child with someone else. What's going on?
Hold on a second. I'm not getting divorced.
What?
Why on earth would you think we're separated? I haven't heard a thing about this. Do you know something I'm not aware of? If you do, please tell me.
Oh, it's nothing. Maybe just a misunderstanding. But if you're worried, maybe you should ask him.
No. If you know something, please tell me now. I'd rather know now than have things blow up later.
Well, if you insist. I happened to see him earlier walking around with a beautiful woman pushing a stroller.
Are you serious? Where on earth did you see them?
At the Lakeside Shopping Center. I was browsing when I saw them by chance. It's not exactly something you'd overlook, right?
He's supposed to be on a business trip in New York right now. Are you sure it wasn't a mistake?
There's no way I'd make a mistake like that. I know my son's face, and I'm not so clueless as to mistake him for someone else. Plus, he was wearing the jacket I gave him, so it was definitely him.
When did you see him?
Just a little while ago. He's probably still around there if you go now. He was on the other side of the floor, so it wasn't close enough to call out to him. I tried to follow him, but he disappeared into the crowds. But I'm absolutely certain it was him.
I see. So you didn't see him up close. There was some distance between you. Still, I find it hard to believe he would do something like this on a work trip, but if you're that confident...
Of course. There's no way someone else would be wearing that jacket. I picked it out specifically for him, so it had to be him. There's no doubt it was him. He's definitely cheating.
He said it was a short trip, just 3 or 4 days. But to think this could happen. Does this mean everything he told me was a lie?
It's honestly hilarious. You must feel pretty foolish for trusting him.
Excuse me?
You're such an idiot of a wife for getting cheated on. And for not noticing until I had to tell you. Pathetic.
Why are you being mean right now?
Since you two got married 2 years ago, I've never liked you anyway. So if you divorce, I'd actually be delighted.
You called me rude and inconsiderate earlier. Did I ever do something to offend you?
Oh, you act so high and mighty. I don't care if you work for a big company or whatever.
I've never tried to show off about it.
Oh, it shows anyway. That I'm so amazing aura. Are you picking a fight because you know I only graduated high school?
I don't think anything like that.
By the way, you graduated from Yale, right? I hear it's a very prestigious school. It makes me wonder if those with high education just think they're different from the rest. In the end, you probably think you don't have to bother with a high school grad like me. And deep down, I bet you look down on me.
Geez, that's just your own imagination. Honestly, I think you're reading too much into this. All I want is to raise a happy family with Hunter. If I come across as standoffish, I apologize, but it's never intentional, and I've never focused on the differences in our education.
Oh, really? It's that attitude of yours that bothers me. Have you ever considered how much your high and mighty attitude might weigh on Hunter? Maybe he couldn't stand it anymore and turned to someone else. Maybe you should start considering how much you affect the people around you.
I don't think that's the case. He went to university too, and I've never once thought to bring up our degrees at home. I respect him, and I've never intended to take a higher ground based on education. I try to avoid looking down on anyone, so I feel a bit accused here.
But I hear you make more than him, right? Doesn't that create tension at home? You probably crushed his pride. In the end, you're trying so hard that he's feeling overshadowed.
Wow, to go that far. But accusing me with no basis isn't very fair. I admit I have some idea about his actions. Maybe that's what led him to turn his attention to someone else.
Oh, is there something?
Yes, actually. I can't have kids. I haven't been able to conceive, and it puts a lot of pressure on him. He's wanted children since we got married, so maybe my infertility caused him to drift away.
Oh my, how unfortunate. But have you given up? Shouldn't you be doing everything possible to have children, like starting fertility treatments?
Of course I've considered it, but it can be very costly, and we still need enough savings to raise a child if we had one. Most of our savings are actually earned from my hard work, but sometimes he would use it without asking, making it hard to save as much as I wanted.
Oh, you could figure that out later. You're just too uptight.
I'm done here. This conversation is going nowhere, and I'd rather talk to him directly to understand what's happening.
Fine. Go ahead and give him that divorce. If I get a grandchild out of this somehow, I'll be thrilled.
Sorry for the late reply, I didn't notice the messages. Is something urgent going on? I saw you sent multiple texts and tried calling several times. What's up?
Where are you and what are you doing right now? Are you really on a business trip? I need confirmation.
Oh, I told you before I'm in New York for work. I just finished work, grabbing some bite to eat and relaxing for a bit.
All right. But I've been told you were seen in Lakeside Shopping Center with another woman. So, is that just a false rumor?
Oh, that. Mom's been messaging me too, saying things like, if you have a new girlfriend and child, you should have told me. She's got all kinds of ideas in her head. Don't let her words get to you. I hadn't responded to her yet, so she must have jumped to conclusions and told you the same story.
So what's the truth then? If her story is just a misunderstanding, I'd appreciate if you could say that clearly.
Of course, it's a misunderstanding. She's getting older. Maybe her eyesight isn't what it used to be. Mistakes happen.
So to clarify, this trip is genuinely a business trip, right? You're really in New York for work.
Yes, I'm here on an official company trip. There's nothing else going on.
Then why, when I checked with your office, was I told you'd taken paid leave? If it's a business trip, you wouldn't be using paid leave, would you?
What? Did you seriously call my office? What were you thinking, going behind my back like that?
After 2 hours without hearing from you, of course I freaked out. I just wanted to check if you were working.
This is ridiculous. You shouldn't have gone that far.
You're ridiculous. Just be honest with me about where you are and what you're doing.
Ugh, whatever. The business trip was a lie, but the woman I was with is just an acquaintance, and the baby in the stroller is hers. It has nothing to do with me, so don't get the wrong idea.
Oh, really?
Why do you sound so cold?
I just figured you're still lying to me. Did you think I'd confront you without any evidence?
Wait.
The baby in the stroller is yours, isn't it? If you're honest, I won't get angry.
Yes, okay, the baby is mine.
Ugh, unbelievable. You irresponsible jerk.
Hey, you said you wouldn't get angry.
What do you think you're doing? Having a child with another woman?
This is your fault. You're infertile and useless.
What the heck?
I've told you all along that I wanted children. I just went and had one elsewhere because you couldn't. What's wrong with that?
I'm honestly speechless. How can you say things like that without a second thought? It's clear. You don't feel even a bit of remorse.
Oh, so this is all my fault? It's all because of you being useless. This wouldn't have happened if you were competent. Common sense, right?
When did you turn into someone I can't even reason with? I truly thought we could be honest with each other. I trusted you.
Oh, don't act all high and mighty when you're just a failure. Divorce. It's final.
Oh, that's my line. Think hard about who should be the one reflecting here. Have you even once reconsidered your actions?
Wait, are you expecting alimony or something? Huh, you're delusional. It's pointless, you know? Your share of our assets will cancel that out anyway. What are you even expecting, huh?
Almost all that money was saved from my hard work, remember?
So what? It's marital savings. It's subject to division, meaning I'm not giving it all to you.
So you planned the affair calculating all of this? You're pathetic. You should have just come clean about your affair, divorced me, and started fresh with your new partner.
I wanted to leave without paying, so I figured I'd just fade out. If my mom hadn't interfered, you wouldn't have found out.
Well, by the way, I didn't actually have any concrete proof that the child in the stroller was yours. Thanks for confessing.
Oh, so you just made it up? You're really something else, aren't you?
Who are you talking about here? Do you even have any idea what it's like to be cheated on at 30? To have to face divorce because of it? Have you considered what you've done at all?
I don't care about any of that.
Fine. I can see talking further is pointless. This place is rented, so I'll just move out.
Suit yourself. I'll be staying at my girlfriend's place from now on anyway, so it's no concern of mine where you go.
Right. Goodbye then. Our divorce was decided so quickly, it felt like it all fell apart in an instant. I decided to demand 30 grand from Hunter. It seemed like the right consequence, but I was anxious, not knowing if he'd actually comply. After all, he was insisting on splitting our 60 grand of joint assets, meaning each of us would end up with 30 grand. This left me with a likely claim of around 20 grand in compensation, but I realized that no amount of money could heal the deep wounds in my heart. There are things money simply can't fix, and for me, that meant prioritizing my emotional recovery. So I tried to forget about him and focus on moving forward with my own life. Over time, the pain began to heal and I could finally see him as a part of my past. But then, unexpectedly, I received a message from him. The man I'd thought of as firmly in my past had resurfaced, and it took me completely by surprise.
Hey there, long time no see. It's me, Hunter. Been a while, huh? You doing alright? You must be missing me, right? How about we get back together?
Who? I don't have the slightest idea who this is.
Oh, come on, you know it's me. Stop pretending like you don't recognize me.
Oh, Hunter. Sorry, I must have completely forgotten about you. Honestly, I'm a little surprised you reached out again. So what do you want?
Playing tough like always, huh? But I know you deep down. You've been lonely.
Excuse me? What are you even talking about?
Why don't we get back together? Let's remarry. I realized you were the one for me. I really think we'd be better together this time around. You've been lonely these past 3 years, haven't you? I've missed you too. After we split, I realized life just wasn't the same without you.
Wait a minute. You already have a wife, right? And a kid. This conversation is baffling, to be honest.
We're not together anymore. She didn't work at all and just lazed around the house. I couldn't take it anymore. Then she up and left, taking my money with her. Can you believe that?
Wow. Wow. I guess that's what happens. You chose her after all.
So now it's just me, the kid, and my mom. But honestly, things are tough. I still have the alimony payments to you, and it's hard to balance work and the kid.
Alimony? You did agree to pay that, but I didn't realize it would take this long.
Oh yeah, it's $20,000, right? I'm still paying $300 a month, but there's a bit left. I wish I'd wrapped it up sooner.
Oh, I see. Sorry, I haven't even checked that account. Totally forgot about it. But please keep up with the payments.
You seriously didn't know? Maybe I shouldn't have reminded you then. You might have kept forgetting.
And just make sure you keep paying.
I'll try. But listen, wouldn't it just be easier if you became the mother to my child? Things would stabilize for us, and my kid could grow up with your love. Family together is what matters, right?
What?
My daughter's name is Caitlin. You guys have similar names, so you must feel close to her.
You're kidding, right?
A stepchild is still a child you can love.
There's never been a day I've regretted divorcing you. Now that I think back, it was a wake-up call to see just how miserable I was, surrounded by a toxic husband and mother-in-law. I'm finally free of that.
All right. My mom is practically begging for you to come back too.
Oh, I couldn't care less.
If mom convinces her, she might actually agree to marry me again.
Oh, is that so?
Were you listening to anything I said?
I can't believe we let go of such a catch like you. I still regret it every day. Ever since that runaway bride came along, our lives have only gotten harder. It's been truly difficult. If Hunter had chosen someone who could actually support a stable lifestyle, we'd all be better off. So I'd love to have you back in the family. I know I said some harsh things back then that must have hurt you. I'd like to apologize now, and I hope you can forgive me.
Ugh.
I think you didn't truly want to divorce Hunter, right, Karen? It's painful to part from someone you love, and getting back together as a family could be a great new start. So it's not too late. Let's start over as a family. The past is the past, and beginning a new chapter together is a wonderful thing, don't you think?
Exactly. Mom is saying all this, so why don't you accept it?
I'm not interested.
What?
Don't be ridiculous. We've even got my mom involved, trying to talk things out. Don't you understand that? You should show some appreciation.
That's right. If you turn him down now, you'll end up lonely and alone for the rest of your life. Imagine growing old without anyone by your side. It's a miserable fate. You still have time to come back and build a life where you support each other as a family. Don't you see that?
Honestly, I'd much rather live independently and freely than move in with the two of you.
Excuse me? I show a bit of kindness and you get all high and mighty. How dare you? A barren woman like you will end up alone with no one to care for you as an old lady. Is that really what you want? You should really think about it.
Look, you don't seem to understand, but most men want kids. You're in your 30s with no kids and a divorce under your belt. Who would want such a defective product? Only a forgiving man like me would consider taking you back. Isn't that clear by now? Who's calling my wonderful wife a defective product? Huh? Watching from the side here, I can't believe the nonsense you're saying. Karen is the most incredible woman in the world if you ask me. Who's this?
Are you playing the role of your own husband? Oh, that's pathetic.
I am her husband. My name is Daniel Robinson. I haven't heard anything about her getting married.
Are you even real?
Is this family photo enough proof? What?
And who's that baby in the middle?
That's our child, of course. Just born recently. But wasn't she supposed to be infertile? We married about 1.5 years ago, and she got pregnant quite soon afterward. I was also surprised, because I'd heard that, but overjoyed all the same. Scam, is it? I only went and had a kid with that woman because she told me she couldn't have children.
Now we're stuck in poverty, struggling because of it.
You really are the lowlifes I've heard about. Don't ever try to contact Karen again, you cockroaches. What did you call us?
You don't have the right to tell us that. And I bet you're probably a low-grade guy yourself. Well, of course, you're the kind of guy who'd pick someone like that failure.
Only reason you're with her is for her income, right? What are you, a leech husband?
Oh, enough with this nonsense. He's not only incredibly successful, but he's also the son of a major corporate CEO. He'll eventually inherit the company.
Oh, are you back, Karen? Is that true?
The name does sound familiar. He was on a talk show recently, wasn't he?
No way.
The one where a big company CEO discussed his successor. He was quite the looker, too. I mean, both the father and son.
Yep, that's my husband. Any complaints, Hunter?
I don't stand a chance. Not even a little. I feel like a speck in comparison, and knowing I could never match up just makes me hate seeing you so happy. I honestly regret all my choices.
So, about this handsome current CEO, is there maybe a chance he'd be open to meeting someone like me? You know, life can surprise you.
Sorry, who are you referring to here?
Who else? Me, of course. With such an impressive connection nearby, why not make the most of it? Connections are everything, wouldn't you agree, Karen?
Actually, no, absolutely not. There's a 0 chance you'll ever have any connection with him. Never in a million years. Now kindly return to your own life.
Mom, please, I really need you to start working. I can't keep up on my income alone. I'm doing my best, but the reality is, it's tough out here.
No way! I refuse to work. If I could, I'd love to go back to how it was 3 years ago, living off the money you sent me each month.
You probably didn't know, but that allowance was mostly my own money.
Hunter, work harder. I've taken care of you all along, so keep it up for me.
I can't do that. How can I work all day while taking care of a child? Get real.
You can put Caitlin in daycare, can't you? Stop complaining and think practically for once.
I've been trying, but there's no open spots in any daycare. It's not that easy.
Are we done here? None of this concerns me.
Please, just wait. Without your help, both Mom and I are done for.
Karen, I'm begging you too.
After looking down on me all this time, you suddenly want my help? You two are the past. I'm moving on to live happily with my husband and son.
Wait, could you at least cancel the alimony payments? Things are tight and I can't manage.
Not a chance.
I can't handle this. What am I supposed to do?
Because of your cheating, we're in this mess. I've had it. Take responsibility for your actions and deal with your mess.
So, Hunter rushed to find a full-time job with an in-house daycare, but he still has to work late shifts at a convenience store. Now he's stuck in an exhausting upside-down schedule, leaving him completely drained every day. Gone are the days of carefree spending. Now even maintaining a basic lifestyle is a struggle. It seems he's finally paying the price for all the reckless choices he made. As for Addison, her life has also taken a sharp turn from relying entirely on her son. To cover living expenses, she started a part-time job. But years as a housewife have made adjusting difficult, and I hear she complains constantly. Plus, taking care of her grandchild takes up nearly all her time, leaving her with hardly any freedom. It's far from the fun and relaxing retirement with grandkids she once imagined. Despite their best efforts and struggles, neither of them seems able to get ahead financially, and the debts just keep piling up. Honestly, they're getting exactly what they deserve. As for me, I'm letting go of everything about them and focusing on raising a happy life with my family, the ones who truly accept and love me.
Hi, Jamisha. I just got your message. I finally took my lunch break, so sorry that I'm late.
Are you having your lunch break now? What a nasty company. I'm sorry to hear that you have to work like a slave.
That's not true. Lunch for the residents is our priority. So for the staff, our lunch is always served at this time. To be honest, I don't really mind. By the way, how can I help you?
Oh, yes. What's with that bad lunch you made?
Bad lunch? I made some sandwiches and soup today.
I can't eat that. The ingredients are so bland. The seasoning is thin and the bread is a bit hard. Are you going to make me eat something that tastes so bad every day?
I think there was nothing wrong when I made it since I tasted all of them. But sorry if I disappointed you.
Don't make excuses. It must have tasted bad when you made it, since it tastes this bad. You didn't do your best because it was my lunch, right?
No, that's not true.
When are you going to get better at cooking? Well, I can't expect you to do that if you're always dealing with old people every day.
Jamisha, please don't talk like that. Cooking has nothing to do with my current job.
You have to work feverishly because of your low income, right? If you're like that, you'll get tired and cut corners on the housework.
I'm not cutting corners.
How can you say that after serving me that terrible lunch? If you don't want me to complain, you should make a better dish. You're so annoying.
I think you've gone too far, Jamisha.
I thought you'd be a better wife, but in fact, you are really useless. I wonder why my son decided to get married to you. This is just unacceptable. Why don't you learn about how to do household chores properly before concentrating on your work?
I'm not useless. Besides, I'm not a servant nor a slave.
How dare you talk back to me again? Looks like talking back to me is the only thing you're capable of doing. You're no better than a housekeeper or a slave.
I can't believe you just said that. You're being too harsh.
If you feel that way, you should take your housework a little more seriously. You have no right to talk back to me, Amelia.
Yes, I understand. Jamisha, I just saw your message. What's wrong?
Oh, Amelia. Actually, the clothes I had ordered from the department store are arriving today. Can you pick them up after work?
Today?
Yes, because they arrived today.
The department store is in the opposite direction, and the cars will be crowded during the rush hour when I'm about to go home. Can I do that on my day off?
What? I called you because I wanted you to get it today. Why can't you understand that?
If I go to the department store, I'm sure I'll be home late today.
I don't want you to come home late. I mean, if you do that, dinner will be served late too. My son will get hungry when he arrives home.
I know. Please wait until my day off. I'll get the clothes for you.
Huh? Are you trying to take away my fun?
What?
It was a dress I really wanted, and they didn't have it in my size when I visited the shop, so I had to order it. I was so looking forward to receiving it.
I'm sorry to hear that, but I have to go shopping for dinner. If I go to the department store, I'll be late.
That's enough. I won't ask you anymore. You're really useless no matter what I ask you.
I'm sorry.
Don't worry about dinner. Just go get me some clothes.
What? But then, who's gonna prepare the dinner?
Landon and I are going to go eat Chinese food nearby.
Are you talking about the fancy restaurant near here?
Yes. Is it bad?
No, it's not bad. But isn't it a little overpriced? That restaurant is for some special occasion. I'll buy you a takeout meal to eat right away.
Oh, are you worried about the money?
To be honest, yes.
I can understand that because you're an incompetent person with low income. But don't worry. My son, unlike you, is super bright.
What do you mean?
As you know, Landon graduated from a prestigious university. He also got a job at a well-known company in our hometown. He's in good hands, so you don't have to worry about money. An incompetent wife like you should just shut up and do as you're told.
That's not true. As a matter of fact, Landon is...
Stop nagging me. Why do you always talk back to me? Can't you even say yes once in a while? Anyway, go get my clothes. Did I make myself clear to you, Amelia?
Yes, Jamisha. As you wish. Hi, Jamisha. Sorry I'm late to reply again. What is this picture you sent me?
It's a credit card bill. I wonder why you ask me such a stupid question. Nothing more than that.
I understand that, but why are you sending me this?
Because I want you to deposit money. Can't you even understand that?
Why do I have to deposit the money?
Because it's my order.
Wait a minute. There's no way I can deposit $2,000.
Why not?
In the first place, what did you use that money for?
Well, various things.
What do you mean by various things?
Do I even have to give a breakdown to you? I used that for buying clothes, lunch with friends, and for the Chinese dinner the other day. By the way, I wonder if it also includes the cost of that overnight trip I took with a friend the other night.
You spent all of that money alone?
That's right. To stay young forever, you need to invest in yourself.
So, you're talking about self-investment. It's just a luxury expense, isn't it?
Luxury expense? That's rude.
I can't pay $2,000 for your overly extravagant purchases. I'm sorry, but you will have to pay for it yourself.
Huh? What are you talking so cheekily about? You're relying on my son's income to pay your bills. You have a low income from an incomprehensible job. But you're being so pompous and arrogant.
I beg your pardon?
If you can't pay my credit card bill, why don't you change your job? Try to find a job that pays a little better.
I don't have a low-income job. And about your son's income?
Shut up! How much more are you willing to go against me? You can't even do a single household chore.
I'm not talking about housework now, am I? I can't pay what I can't pay no matter what you say.
If you say you can't pay for this, then get out of this house.
Excuse me?
No matter how good my son is, you're relying too much on that boy's income. Anyway, I'm the boss in this house. Go and deposit the $2,000. If you refuse, I'll have you leave this house.
Oh no. I'll talk to my husband about this.
Amelia, did you give me a call a while ago?
I did. Where are you now?
I had to take care of something.
You shouldn't waste your time, Landon. If you've got the time, maybe you should go into the field and study.
Yeah, I'll do that starting tomorrow. So, what is it?
Your mother asked me to deposit $2,000 into the account.
$2,000? For what?
Apparently, it's the money she spent on shopping and fun. She paid everything with credit card.
Really? That's so typical of her.
What do you mean? We can't afford to pay $2,000 that your mother spent on fun right now. You should talk to your mother first.
But it won't do you any good, even if I tell my mother. My mother is a person who thinks that whatever she said is absolute.
We don't have time for jokes like that.
I know, but...
Besides, your mother thinks of me as a slave. Wait, let me correct that. She said I'm less than a slave.
Seriously? She might be right about that.
What? I work full-time and do all the housework. I'm neither a slave nor less than a slave. I'm doing my duty as a wife.
You don't know what you're talking about, do you? In my house, my mother's word has always been absolute.
I'm being treated so harshly and unreasonably. Are you telling me that you won't defend me?
What's the point of defending you? My mom's right anyway.
I don't think that's the point. You're my husband, right? Tell her that we can't pay for her credit card bill, okay?
I don't want to do that. Mom's gonna talk me out of it anyway. If you really can't pay, why don't you tell her?
Huh? Why should I do that? She's your mother, right? I think you should tell her exactly what's going on with you right now, too.
Give me a break.
That's my line. Anyway, you should tell your mother about the $2,000. I'm sure your mother won't be listening to me.
Okay. Hey, Amelia, did you deposit the $2,000?
Jamisha, me and my husband can't deposit that money.
Huh? How incompetent are you? Are you incapable of doing what I say?
Because that money is mostly for your entertainment expenses. It's not money we need to live on, is it? Why should we pay such money? I just can't understand it.
You can't even do the housework and you only have a low-income job. You should pay that much since you're being such an incompetent wife.
No matter how you look at it, that's the money you should be paying.
How much more of a useless wife can you be? What I say is absolute in this house. My son grew up learning that.
I told him that you want us to put $2,000 in the bank account.
I know. He told me too. It sounds like you've been bad-mouthing me a lot, huh? That I'm treating you like a slave? You want him to tell me that you can't deposit the money, right?
Did he say it like that?
Landon trusts me. In this house, what I say is absolute. You are no better than a slave if you are always rebelling and disobeying me.
I'm not your slave.
I'm sure my son is annoyed because you're like that. Your expression always speaks loud.
Is he complaining so much about me?
Isn't it obvious? I'm sure he regrets marrying you since you're such an incompetent person. After all, Landon is a good boy who is capable and obedient to me. I'm sure he feels that marrying you is a hassle.
I don't think it's a hassle. Is that really what he thinks? I work and do all the household chores by myself. Why would he feel that it's troublesome?
Huh? How dare you say that you are doing the housework properly? I didn't think you were such a brazen wife. Then I guess I'll have to ask you to divorce my son.
Divorce?
Yes. We don't need an incompetent wife who does nothing but rebel against her mother-in-law. I want Landon to leave you immediately. You were the wrong wife for this house. I'm going to find a new wife for the sake of my son and family.
So, you're telling me that you want a wife who doesn't work and is good at housework. I see. I understand. But even if that works for you, I wonder if Landon will agree with that.
You don't have to worry about that.
That's not how it works. You are too harsh.
Stop blabbering nonsense. I'm asking you so much and you're reluctant to even pay my credit card bill. You are a lousy wife. Honestly, I can't deal with you anymore.
What?
I'm going to ask Landon to write the divorce papers, and I need you to sign your name on the form and turn it in.
I've never discussed divorce with my husband, but you still want us to get a divorce?
Yes, I do. I know that Landon agrees with me. So, I want you to pack up your stuff and leave today. Is that clear?
Okay then.
Amelia, I need to ask you something.
What is it? I already cut ties with you, so I have nothing to do with you.
That's not important. Can you explain why my son is fired from his job? He said that you fired him.
Yes, you're right. Your son was fired by me.
Huh? What do you mean?
I've been telling you that I have a proper job, but you didn't listen to me.
I don't remember you telling me that. You've been working a low-income job for a while now, haven't you?
I'm a caregiver.
I know what that is. It's not a lucrative job.
Our work is not lucrative or unprofitable.
That's why you keep doing that job to keep yourself afloat.
I'm on the front lines of caregiving myself, but I'm also the manager of a facility.
What? You mean you're the president?
I don't really like the term president, but I guess that's what it means.
You're kidding, right? I can't believe you're the president. And why should you fire a good boy like Landon?
You don't know anything about him.
What are you talking about?
Your son was fired from his previous company too.
Fired? When was that?
About 2 months ago.
What? Why was he fired?
He was very unprofessional at work.
That must be a mistake. My son is a good man.
But it's true that he was fired. He was absent without notice, harassed other employees, and even violated the company rules.
I can't believe he did that. So you're saying that he has been unemployed for the past few months?
Yes, that's right. I told him many times to look for a job, but he didn't want to move on his own. When I suggested him to work at my nursing home, he said he'd do his best, so I offered him the job.
You gave him a job offer, but in the end you fired him?
Yes, I did.
How could you do such a terrible thing?
Your son used the privilege of being my husband to access the facility's office. He was stealing money from the safe under the watchful eye of the staff.
No kidding. There's no way my son would do such a thing. It's just a story you made up, isn't it?
I'm telling you the truth. The clerk insisted that the books didn't match the cash, so I was trying to figure out why. I checked the security camera in the office just to be sure. I found footage of your son opening the safe and taking the money. I fired him immediately.
Oh no, there's no way that boy would do something like that.
He was fired from his last job, but he wasn't even looking for a job. Also, he was away a lot. Apparently, your son was addicted to gambling.
Gambling?
Maybe he thought it was just a change of pace at first, but he had too much time on his hands, so he got more and more addicted. By the time I realized it, he had used up all my savings, but he still couldn't quit gambling, and it seems he was stealing money from my company. It's theft, isn't it?
Theft?
Or maybe it's embezzlement since he was betraying me, whom I trusted, and stealing from me. I'm now discussing with my lawyer about your son.
Oh no. Does that make my son a criminal? You are the president of the company, aren't you? Do something about it.
There's no way I can help your son, because your son's theft was caught on the security camera. The entire staff knows about it. I can't just pretend I don't know about it.
So why don't you just take advantage of your privilege as president?
Why should I do that? As a business owner, I should never do that.
Are you telling me that you don't care about what happens to my son?
Because it can't be helped. He's the one who's responsible for his own bad behaviors. Or are you telling me that your son can't even make his own decision?
I don't think so.
Besides, even if he had gotten a job with us as planned, he'll be fired anyway.
Why?
Because of absenteeism, power harassment of other employees, and violations of the company rules. He was fired from his previous job because of the same reasons. I don't think someone like him can just change his behaviors in a short period of time. I think your education must have been a problem too.
Huh? Is it my fault? I raised my son diligently. That's why I brought up an excellent son.
Your excellent son is absent without permission most of the time. He's also harassing his coworkers. Besides, he embezzled from the company. Is that what you call an excellent son?
That can't be true. Then what's going to happen to that boy?
We'll probably have to sue him for embezzlement. We're talking with our lawyer in that direction.
So the police will get him too?
I guess so. Besides, I'll also charge him alimony for the divorce. He didn't even bother to search for another job after he quit his last job. He wasn't willing to help me when you bullied me. He embezzled money by taking advantage of the fact that his wife is the president of the company. There's no reason I can't charge for the alimony, right?
He's your ex-husband. You must give him a little preferential treatment.
I refuse. He's the one who was so oblivious when I asked for help. By the way, your credit card bill of $2,000 will be charged to you. Don't forget about that.
Well, I guess I should use my son's savings.
Huh? Don't you understand what I just said? Your son has used up all his savings while he was unemployed. I'm sure he's penniless now.
No way. That's why I told you to deposit the money.
You've got to be kidding me. Why should I pay you with the money I worked so hard for? I don't get it. I've had enough.
Oh no. What's going to happen to my son and me now?
You just need to be prepared for the worst. I think it's the result of treating your son's wife like a slave and spending as much as you want. Because your son was raised by you who seems to lack common sense. I think he might have had something important as a human being distorted. In a way, he is a victim of your education.
What a terrible thing to say. I've lived with you as your mother-in-law and you don't even want to help me?
There is no way I owe you anything after being treated so terrible like that. I will never speak to you or your son again. Please do not contact me ever again. If you ever come near me, I will report you to the police without hesitation. So please be prepared for that.
Are you serious? Please help us.
Absolutely not. Please think about what you've done. Besides, I'm no longer married to your son. I will block your number too.
Amelia, please. Don't abandon me and my son.
After that, I filed a claim for alimony against my ex-husband through my lawyer. Also, he was found guilty of embezzlement in my company and was fined about $5,000. However, my ex-husband, who could neither pay the alimony nor the fine, had no choice but to ask his relatives to pay it on his behalf. Because of that, now their relatives are giving them cold shoulders. The relatives also said that they will cut ties with Landon and his mother after the payment. Now they're renting a small apartment on the outskirts of town. Seems that they are also feeling ashamed of themselves. My ex-husband, who has not been able to find a regular job, has been working several part-time manual labor jobs. Jamisha is also working part-time as a cashier to make ends meet. Even so, it seems that they can barely make it through a month. Anyway, serves them right. As for me, I'm still working as a caregiver. I really want to devote myself to nursing care work, where I have direct contact with the residents. I've entrusted my father with the responsibility of being the president of my company. I want to continue doing my best to bring smiles to the faces of as many residents as possible.
Hello, Mira. I wanted to talk about my birthday this weekend. Good evening, Kathy. Are we having a party again this year? Yes, of course. I've ordered a fine French catering service. I'll invite relatives, close friends, and neighbors. You and Kevin will be here too, right? Well, Kathy, what is your budget for this party? Budget? Let's see. I heard that when my celebrity friend had a party of the same size, it cost around $4,000. It will probably be about the same. That's a lot. What? Any issue? It's 4 months worth of your mortgage we're paying for you. Huh? My mortgage? I don't want to be too stingy with your party, but shouldn't you pay the mortgage if you can afford such a luxury? Don't you think there's a priority? Huh? A priority? Why should I care about that? That's something you and Kevin should take care of. Don't expect me to pay. I'm not. I'm only talking about common sense. Your common sense is nonsense. What the? Oh my God, I can't talk to you anymore. I'll talk to Kevin about my birthday. Just let me know if you can make it or not. Mira, about my birthday party we talked about yesterday, I've invited more people and it will be around $5,000. What? I've also decided to invite my friends from hula lesson. You need more money for your party? Yes, since you're being so stingy, I'm letting you know ahead of time. Kathy, are you sure you're okay with this? Huh? Jem is working hard far away from his hometown where you're spending a lot of money. Are you sure you're doing the right thing? What's with that tone? Don't be disrespectful to your mother-in-law. I'm just saying that I'm worried about you. We're doing okay. I don't want you to worry about us. Shouldn't you be worried about yourself? Oh, me? Are you saying you don't have any financial issues? Not so much. Huh? I'm sure I don't need to worry about it for now, but I can't believe you're saying that. I knew it. You're after my money. Well, what? I feel like I'm going crazy talking to you. I'll only contact you when I need to in the future. My blood pressure is rising. Now, if you'll excuse me. Kevin, how's your... Kathy was fired from her first job as a cashier after she stole some money. She is now living alone with little money left, which was given to her after the divorce.
Janet, I heard you are pregnant. I'm so happy. I didn't expect I would be able to hold my first grandchild so soon. Thank you, Susan. Congratulations, Janet. By the way, is your baby a boy or a girl? Huh? We don't know yet. We just found out the other day that I'm pregnant. I hope you give birth to a boy. He will be the heir to our family. An heir? Yes. A girl will get married off anyway, but a boy can stay on as an heir, right? Well, Susan, neither my husband nor I are thinking about that kind of thing. Either way, they will be our child, and we want to raise them with love and care. What are you talking about? Our son is an only child. We need you to have a boy. If it's a girl, I'm not sure I'll be able to adore her. Susan, a boy or a girl, they're still your grandchild. I have high hopes for you, Janet. As soon as you find out the gender, please let me know. Huh. Congratulations, Janet. I heard the baby is a boy. Ah, yes. I'm so happy. Thank you for giving birth to our heir. No, that doesn't mean he's going to be the heir. I'll call you when I decide the baby's name. Excuse me? Name? I have a few names in mind. What? My husband and I will decide on the name. Huh? Why? Because usually a child's name is decided by the parents. I'm the mother of the kid's father. I have the right to decide his name, don't I? Well. Don't worry about it. I'll give him a nice name that's appropriate for the heir to our family. I appreciate the sentiment, Susan, but my husband and I will discuss it. What a stubborn daughter-in-law. Well, go ahead, do as you please. But please don't give him a bizarre name. I understand. I'll see you in a week. Hey, Janet, what's going on? Susan? My son told me. You're going to have a baby back home? Yes, that's right. I'm going home about a month before the due date. Why are you going home? It's my first time raising a child, and I've heard that you need to rest for a while after childbirth. I thought it would be more comfortable to stay with my parents. Why do you have to go all the way back to your parents' house? I'm here too, you know. No, but I'm sure I'll be very tired after the baby is born. I can't rely on you. What are you talking about? I'll take care of the baby and all the housework. You shouldn't go back to your parents' house. My parents can't come here often. I wanted them to spend time with my child. I want to spend time with my grandchild too. It's not fair to prioritize your parents. You didn't even let me choose the baby's name. At least let me take care of him. I'm sorry, but I'll be back in about 3 or 4 weeks. I won't let you do anything that selfish. If you go back home, I won't be able to witness the birth. I was looking forward to it so much. Witness the birth? Well, you wanted to be there? Yes. My husband is planning to be there for the birth. Well, if he makes it in time. My son? No. Why not? It doesn't help to have a man by your side. He doesn't know what to do. That's why I wanted to be there for it. I can help you in many ways, like rubbing your back. Thank you so much for thinking of me, but I don't want you to be there. Why not? It'd be embarrassing. Giving birth is very private, isn't it? I might scream out in pain. I don't want anyone but my husband to see that. There's nothing to be ashamed of. We're both women. I've been through childbirth myself. And if you don't want people to see you, what about doctors and midwives? Doctors are usually men, and there are a lot of people around you when you give birth. I think the medical staff are different. Oh man, I wanted to be the first to hold my grandson. Sorry. Well, but okay. We'll be living together, right? Huh? Live together? Yeah, right? Because my son is an only child. Who will take care of us? But we agreed not to live together, right? And Henry said that we have a different pace of life. It would be enough if we lived close to each other. He was just saying that. He really wants to live together. Is that so? Besides, it's better for children to be raised by as many adults as possible. You're going back to work someday, aren't you, Janet? Yes, I plan to work again. Then it's definitely better to live together. The house you guys built is that big. It's because you thought of us too, right? No, we both love animals. We were both talking about having a dog and a cat in the house in the future. That's why we made the house as spacious as possible. Hey, you've got a guest room, haven't you? That room is supposed to be our room, right? I'm planning to have my parents use that room when they come to visit. Well, when you come back from your parents' house, leave the childcare to me. I'll make sure I'll raise him as our heir. No, thank you. We'll do our best for now. What are you saying? Neither you nor my son have any knowledge or experience in child rearing, right? I'm not going to leave it to you. It's really fine, so... Don't worry about it. Spend the rest of the day putting your child first. I'll visit you later today and do some housework for you. You can go back to sleep, Janet. Janet, you've been bad-mouthing me to my son. No way! Stop playing dumb. I just got a call from him. He told me not to visit you. I don't understand. You pressured him into calling me, right? I'm sorry, Susan. I appreciate your concern, but it's hard for me to rest if you're here every day. You mean you don't want me to be there? Not really. It's just that I can't really rest. So that's your problem, right? I'm doing housework for you because you are pregnant. I was shocked when he told me not to come. Besides, I always tell you to just sleep, don't I? Yes, but you talk to me all the time. Like gossiping about the neighbors, complaining about Henry. I talk to you because you respond, okay? If you're sleeping, why don't you just ignore me? If I don't respond, you'll talk to me louder. So I couldn't just ignore you. Plus, my son brought up about us living together. He said he doesn't want to live with us. You made him say this, didn't you? No, that's how we feel. That's absolutely a lie. My son cares about us and he always listens to me. If I told him I wanted to live together, he would definitely agree. You said you didn't want to live with us, didn't you? It's disgusting to make my son say it out loud. I'm really hurt. I'm sorry. Why don't you want to live with us in the first place? We have always agreed not to live with each other's parents, and we want to do our best to raise our child on our own. Betrayal. What? I thought you would live with us in the future. That's why I accepted you as his wife, you know. Well, what's wrong with living with us? As Henry said, we have our own pace. I think that living together would cause stress on both sides. It's not like I don't want to live with you. I don't think I could live with my own parents either. You don't have to live with your parents. You've married into our family. I'm just making an analogy. Shut up. We're definitely living together because I'm going to have a grandchild. I'm sorry, Susan. Please ask my husband about this. I don't have anything else to say. Just tell him you're going to live with us. Then my son would be okay with it. I'm sorry. My stomach is a little upset. Hey, Janet, I'm not finished talking with you. It's not fair to run away like that, pretending you're not feeling well. I will never accept anything other than living together. If you don't live with us, I'll have you two separate. Okay? Long time no see, Janet. How is the baby? He is good. I called you today because I have something important to tell you. What's that? Before that, is there anything you want to say to me? What? Not particularly. You're not even going to apologize? Me? You were pretending not to be home until you went back to your parents' house, right? I visited you, helping with your housework. No matter how many times I pressed the intercom, you never answered. What on earth was wrong with you that you kept ignoring me even when you were home? Because you never listened to what your son had to say. Well, you're saying it's my fault? Let me be honest with you. Having you home every day was very stressful. And even if I said no to live together, you would talk about it over and over again. I don't want to use pregnancy as an excuse, but it was very hard for me when I wasn't feeling well and wanted to lie down and relax. Then why didn't you just make it clear? I have told you many times, but you keep interrupting me. You've got all bossy once you had a baby, haven't you? No, it's not like that. Well, but it's settled. So let's just leave it at that. What's been settled? Of course, it's about living together. What? But I said I don't want to live together. Actually, you know what? I sold your house. So you don't have to come back. What? You must be surprised. But it's your fault for going against me and went back to your parents' house. You know, after you went home, I tried to convince my son and husband. I told them that a daughter-in-law who doesn't live with us is not a family and we should get rid of her. Huh? Then they both finally understood. They agreed to sell the house. And it's a new house with a lot of space. They found a buyer. So you and my son need to get a divorce. No, I mean... Yes, you're going to tell me you don't want a divorce when you just had a baby, right? If you don't want a divorce, then apologize to me. If you swear you'll change your mind, I'll let you live with us. I'm not going to apologize. Then it's a divorce. Susan, do you know whose house you sold? Huh? The house that was sold is the house you are living in now. You're kidding, right? It's true. What are you talking about? Why would we sell our house? It was Henry's decision. He said that if we don't sell the house, you won't change. Then where will we live? He said he'd be going to live abroad in his later life. What? He has always dreamed of moving overseas. He was very happy about it. Wait, you're kidding, right? You're joking, right? Why would I joke about that? Because selling a house is a big deal. It's not right that he didn't tell me. You were going to sell our house without telling me, right? Then it's just the other way around, right? You and I are in different positions. But it was his decision. Who knew it? No. This can't be true. I don't speak a foreign language. I can't live abroad. Then you'll have to talk to him about the rest. Wait a minute, Janet. Excuse me, I have to nurse him now. Janet, please pick up the phone. Susan, what's going on? I'm putting him to bed and can't answer the phone right now. I'm in a lot of trouble. When I objected to moving abroad, he said he'd be divorcing me. I'm sure he will. Why would you say that? Don't you think it's terrible that he's divorcing me? The reason they had to sell your house, it was because of you. What? After I got pregnant and quit my job, you started coming over every day, didn't you? You said you came to help me with the housework, but you were just hanging around, talking to me. I helped with a little bit of housework too. You just ate the food in our refrigerator, didn't you? Because you said you didn't have an appetite. Moreover, the utensils and dishes were left out in the sink after use. I remember there were days when you even took a bath. That's because the bathroom in your house is spacious and clean. I wanted to take a long bath. And while you were taking a long bath, you told me to buy beer. You made me cook snacks for you. You had no intention of letting me rest, did you? I thought it would be bad for you if you just slept all the time just because you were pregnant. They say it's easier to have a baby if you move around a little. I do. Cleaning up your mess in the kitchen. Cleaning the bathroom. Thanks to you making a mess everywhere in our house, I was moving more than before I got pregnant. It's not like I did it on purpose. Besides, I'm not a detail-oriented person. If you had a problem with it, you should have told me. I told you the other day. I told you many times. You are a little indirect. I want you to be more straightforward. I'm your daughter-in-law. I can't tell you straight. Then, from now on, you should be more direct. I don't get angry just because you tell me to do something better. You can tell me how you really feel. No, I won't. I asked your son to tell you about our thoughts of you visiting our house and moving in with us. You were furious, and you even said you'd have him divorce me. And I'm not going to have anything to do with you. My husband and I would like to cut you off. Cut off? Don't say that. I wasn't angry at the time, I was just sad. I wasn't really trying to get you divorced, okay? I don't trust anything you say. We had decided not to live together, but you insisted on moving in with us. You even tried to divorce me and my husband and sell our new house. Don't you think it's not surprising that we would cut you off? I was so excited about having a grandchild. I was really happy. I thought if I moved in, I could be with him all the time. It's so nice that you thought of him. That goes for my parents too. If you didn't go too far, I'm sure you'd have more chances to do that than my parents. Okay, I'll give up living with you. So please forgive me. If you forgive me, I'm sure Henry will give up moving abroad too. That's impossible. The house has been sold. You're supposed to move out by the end of next month, right? Then convince Henry. I don't want to live abroad. You should talk to him, not me. He won't listen to me. Besides, if I don't want to move, he'll divorce me. Then why don't you get a divorce? What are you talking about? I can't do that. I've only been a housewife. How can I live after divorce? Susan, the reason you are in this situation, it's all your fault. It may have started with my pregnancy, but they have always been fed up with your pushiness. I've done so much for them. I've always done things with them in mind. That has been a burden for both of them at times. My husband is quite angry at you for causing me so much trouble this time. When I got pregnant, you told me to have a boy, trying to decide his name. You came to our house every day and did whatever you wanted. You even tried to force us to live together. My husband said he doesn't even want our child to see you. Oh, give me a break. I can't stand not seeing my grandchild. This is what happens when you always think about yourself. If
no intention of starting over with a man who cheated and had a child with another woman. Besides, if we stay married like this, it's just going to make things awkward and uncomfortable for both of us. Then, let's just get a quick divorce.
No. If that's what you, Ava, want, I'll do it. Ava, you have a job, and I'm sure you'll be fine on your own. But she can't do it alone.
Then, let's talk about divorce. I'm packing up my stuff and going back to my parents' house. That was the plan all along. I'll get back to you with the details. Let's both cool off. Hello, Emma. Long time no see. Ah, I finally got a reply. Why have you been ignoring my messages? I've been busy with various things. I'll get to the point. I talked it over with William yesterday with my lawyer. We're getting a divorce. Really? Yay! I'm sorry I stole your husband away from you. I'm the one who asked you to divorce him. I know you can't get remarried again if you're an old woman with a bump on your head. Well, do your best on your own. So, as a result of our discussion, it's been tentatively decided I'm going to charge you $10,000 for alimony. What? We'd like you to pay it in one lump sum if possible. I don't want to be involved with you guys forever. Borrow from your parents or take out a loan and pay for it. You could ask William to pay it for you. However, don't expect any support from him because I'll be making a separate request for money from him. Wait a minute. I'm paying for it? What? Isn't it obvious? You had relations with a man who has a wife. I have the right to demand alimony. It's common sense. Didn't you know that? I'm pregnant. No, I can't. I can't pay that. I'm going to have a baby. It's going to cost a lot of money. I understand, but that's not the same thing as this. It costs money for us too. You're the one who put your hands on someone else's man. You at least know how to take responsibility, don't you? That's not what I'm asking. I can't pay it. I can't afford $10,000. I can't afford... hemiplegia. After 2 years, the rose-colored glasses came off, and Emma refused to provide care, disappearing and leaving the child behind. William became a shell of his former self, and his parents ended up taking him in. The child was adopted by one of Emma's relatives and is said to be living happily. It's tragic what happens to people who feed on immediate greed without thinking about the future. The only thing that saves me is that the child is happy with good adoptive parents. As for me, I gave birth to a healthy child and am raising her with the help of my parents and siblings. The child that I had long wished for is so adorable. I just can't help it. I'm worried that I'm going to spoil her too much. From now on, the two of us, the child and I, will work hard to become happy.
Aria, do you have a moment? I've got amazing news. Mom, I'm at work right now. Can we talk later? You haven't changed. You're still pretty unlovable. I said it's amazing news. What's more important, work or a call from your mom? Alright. Just keep it short, okay? Victoria is finally getting married. Oh, I see. I'm happy to hear that. What? That's your reaction? Show some emotion and be happy. Your sister is getting married. Well, when I got married, you didn't care at all, Mom. When I told you, all I got was a or oh, okay, right? That's because I wasn't interested in your marriage, to be honest. Your husband works for some no-name company and he's pretty unimpressive. I didn't see any real benefits to your marriage. I see. So that's how you felt from the start. Exactly. I mean, in marriage, status is what matters. It's life-changing. But Victoria's situation is totally different. Her fiancé is a company CEO. A CEO, Aria. Victoria hit the jackpot. I see. Well, good for her. Someone as beautiful and kind as Victoria deserves a partner like that. I've always said it. Ultimately, the ones who end up happy are the beautiful women who can snag a high-earning man. Good for her. Anyway, I'm busy with work, so excuse me. Hold on a second. Honestly, you've been so unlovable since you were a kid. I'm your mom, and when I'm speaking, it's important for you to pay attention until I'm done. If I had acted like this toward my parents when I was young, I would have been slapped. Do you have any more to say? Then please keep it brief. You're really impossible. Fine. Victoria's wedding is planned for a Sunday in November. Keep your schedule open. Wait, I have to attend too? Of course, it's your sister's wedding. You have to be there. But neither you nor Victoria came to my wedding. Why should I? In the end, Aunt Maria was the one who went in your place. Oh, please. Who'd want to see you in a wedding dress? You probably looked ridiculous, like the dress was wearing you. There's nothing more tragic than the wedding of someone as plain as you. It's like a bad sideshow act. How can you say that? But Victoria is different. She's truly beautiful, always has been, and everyone's always admired her. She'll look stunning in a wedding dress. When she walks down the aisle in a bright white dress, she'll be breathtaking. Honestly, she could be on the cover of a wedding magazine. She's that gorgeous. Dresses are made to shine on beautiful women. Putting one on someone plain is an insult to the dress. Calling your own daughter ugly? How can you even say that? Because it's the truth. I can't help it. I only care about beauties like myself. Looking at someone like you isn't enjoyable. If anything, it ruins the mood. You've always favored Victoria. She's always been treated like she's special, while you've been completely indifferent to me. As her older sister, I was always left to fend for myself. I had to do everything on my own. Oh, that's not true. I raised you just fine, didn't I? Do you really believe that? I had to handle most of my school needs by myself. You barely came to parent-teacher meetings, but you never missed Victoria's. For me, it was always, I'm too busy, and I was left alone. Oh, come on, you're really holding on to that? You're being too sensitive. You even made Victoria's recital costumes by hand, but when it came to me, you said anything will do and gave me hand-me-downs from the neighbor's kids. I'm not asking for anything from you now, though. Wow, you're surprisingly petty about the little things. Victoria was helpless and needed looking after. I couldn't just leave her alone, so I ended up doing more for her. But you're the independent type who can grow on your own. I didn't have to worry about you. I see. So I was just some weed you could ignore because I'd grow anyway. Well, that's one way to put it. If Victoria is a beautiful rose that needs careful tending, then you're a scruffy weed that thrives no matter what. When I was a kid, I couldn't understand why you were always so cold to me. It hurt so much. You called me ugly and didn't even come to my wedding. I don't want to deal with you or Victoria anymore. Stop dragging me into family events like Victoria's wedding just to pretend we're close. Oh my, Aria, seriously? Are you having a rebellious phase now? You never used to argue back, but look at you now. So bold. Well, I'm married now, and I'm in my 30s. I've learned a lot and grown up. Whatever, your feelings don't matter to me. What's important is making Victoria's wedding a success. Just make sure you keep your schedule open like I said. And prepare $5,000 as a wedding gift. $5,000? Are you kidding me? You know, weddings are expensive. Even $5,000 isn't that much. $5,000 is way too much for a gift. With your dad gone, as the oldest daughter, you need to step up and make us look good. Besides, your only real asset is your income, right? You should happily give that much. Neither you nor Victoria gave me a wedding gift, though. That's different. I'm your mother and Victoria is your sister. It's just how it is. That makes no sense. Anyway, I'm at work, so I'm done here. Bye. Hold on. Make sure you prepare the $5,000. Got it? Mom, Victoria's wedding went smoothly, didn't it? Oh yeah, it was a wonderful ceremony. Since her husband is a CEO, they had it at a luxurious venue with so many guests. Victoria looked like a princess in her dress. The guests couldn't stop admiring her beauty. You should have attended. Skipping your sister's wedding? You're such a cold-hearted sibling. I didn't need to hear that from you, who didn't come to my wedding. Anyway, now that the wedding's over, I guess you won't be needing my monthly support anymore, right? What? What are you talking about? I'll stop sending money starting this month. Hold on a second. Victoria's wedding has nothing to do with your support payments. I can't survive without the money you send me. Victoria married a CEO, so why don't you rely on her now? I think I've done more than enough for you. Are you kidding me? Do you have any idea how much it cost to raise you? I've already paid back everything it cost before I moved out. Besides, there's Dad's inheritance, right? It's time you stopped relying on me. What a cruel daughter. Are you really planning to abandon your mother? You have Victoria, don't you? She's your favorite. She just married into money, so you can rely on her from now on. Victoria's still newly married. They just got married and they're trying to get their life on track. I can't ask her for help. And you can ask me. I've been sending you money since I was single. Even when I just started working and had almost no savings. You insisted it was my duty as the eldest daughter and that not supporting you was shameful. That's because you're reliable. You make a decent income, so as the eldest daughter, you can at least send some support. But back then, I was struggling so much that I had to cut back on my own life, and you didn't care. Do you even know how much I had to sacrifice to make ends meet? Oh please, weren't you living a carefree life on your own? Carefree? Not even close. Because you forced me to send money, I had to move into a cheaper apartment. I stopped eating out and cooked every single meal. I couldn't afford anything luxurious. I bought only cheap, secondhand clothes and never went out to have fun. When I asked you to lower the amount because I was having a tough time, you got upset and said it was just because I couldn't handle my finances well. That's because you need to learn how to manage your money at that age. I was doing it for your own good and you should be grateful. Grateful? You completely ignored my situation and squeezed money out of me to fund your lifestyle. But what about Victoria? She's been free to spend money as she pleases, and you never even considered asking her for support. Yeah, that's just how it went. Victoria was working part-time and didn't make much money. But now she's married to a CEO and financially stable. Like I said, when you first get married, there are so many expenses to deal with. When I was single, you never showed me that kind of consideration. Victoria is different. She's beautiful like me. There it is again. Stop dredging up the past and complaining all the time. Your already plain face will get even uglier. You should take a page out of Victoria's book. She's always been sweet and never complained like you do. Victoria caused way more problems than I ever did. Oh, I don't remember anything like that. Victoria was always late to school and barely turned in assignments on time, or not at all. Her grades were terrible and her teacher had to come to our house multiple times, remember? Oh, come on, every kid has phases like that. There was more. She used the club funds without permission and went shopping with them. Didn't you have to apologize profusely to the teacher and scramble to pay the money back? Oh, that's such a minor thing. A minor thing, huh? What about when Victoria was in high school, staying out all night with friends and getting picked up by the police? Dad even had to go with you to apologize, and Victoria just brushed it off like it's not a big deal. Don't tell me you've forgotten that. Well, she was just having a bit of fun back then. Victoria's cute, so people are more forgiving of her, even if she causes a little trouble. Unbelievable. If I even broke her rules slightly, you'd get furious. But no matter what Victoria did, you let it slide. That's because Victoria's sweet and adorable. That's the difference between you two. Raising someone like you with such a difficult personality was much harder for me. I see. Well, it doesn't matter anymore. I've already decided. I'm pregnant and I'm planning to leave my job for now. So either way, I can't send you money anymore. Wait, pregnant? You? Seriously? Yes, I'm pregnant. I have a baby growing inside me. Is that why you didn't attend Victoria's wedding? That's part of it, but yeah, the pregnancy was one reason. At the time of the wedding, I had terrible morning sickness. I couldn't eat without feeling nauseous, and even leaving the house was a struggle. So, skipping a wedding over something like that? Something like that? It was really rough. Every day felt like a battle with my body. Even standing up was hard, let alone traveling long distances. If I had forced myself to go, I probably would have gotten sick and caused more trouble. Morning sickness is no excuse. When I was pregnant with you and Victoria, I was out and about, morning sickness or not. Morning sickness seems to vary from person to person. But I paid the wedding gift, didn't I? That should be enough. Don't act like you've done your part when it was only $2,000. $2,000 is already generous, don't you think? And listen, don't tell Victoria about your pregnancy. I wasn't planning to, but why not? It's just, it didn't work out for her. Victoria, she's infertile. What? Seriously? Before the wedding, she went to get checked out, just to be sure. The doctor said it's not impossible, but it's very difficult for her to get pregnant naturally. I see. If she wants kids, she'll need something like IVF or other advanced treatments. Natural pregnancy is nearly out of the question. Her husband knows, right? Apparently, she hasn't told him yet. Isn't that the kind of thing she needs to talk about sooner rather than later? Her husband wants kids right away. And his parents are really looking forward to grandkids too. If they find out Victoria's infertile, they might push for a divorce. That's why I've been advising her to buy expensive things now, things she can sell for cash later if needed. Given these circumstances, you need to continue your monthly support. Were you even listening to me? You don't need to quit your job. You can take maternity leave. It's there for a reason. For someone who graduated from a good college, you're so dumb. Listen, Mom. I want to spend my money on my child from now on. I'm done giving money to a mother who only ever cared about her younger daughter. Don't you remember? The last time you said you wouldn't send me money, what happened? Oh, I remember. You waited outside my office and house. Not just that, you really went overboard back then. Exactly. I'll do whatever it takes to get money from you. You even wandered around my neighborhood from morning until night. And you called my friends, asking them to pressure me to get in touch with you? Of course I did. That's just normal. Family should step in and help, right? It's not normal. You also left notes in my mailbox saying ungrateful daughter, and the neighbors started gossiping about me. Oh, maybe that was a bit much, but it was your fault. That's not all. I was totally mortified when you were outside my door yelling that I didn't want to help you. That was your fault too. It's a child's duty to take care of their parents. I can't believe this. I've sent you plenty of money over the years, so stop relying on me. What are you saying? It was decided the moment you were born that you take care of me. Don't think you can run away now. Who do you think raised you to this point? I won't forgive you for repaying my care with such ungratefulness. When did you ever raise me, Mom? The only person who ever did anything motherly for me was Dad's sister, Aunt Maria. Oh, her? She's a lot like you know? Some plain-looking woman who somehow managed to get a decent position at work. But let's be real, unmarried and childless, as a woman, she's a total failure. Honestly, such a pathetic person. That's probably why she took an interest in plain little you. You're truly the worst. I wish I could have been Aunt Maria's child instead. And I wish I'd never given birth to someone as ugly as you. But the fact is, you came out of my womb. So don't you dare make life harder for your real parent. Until I say otherwise, you'll keep working for my sake. Aria, the neighbors said they saw you at the supermarket the other day. Oh, the lady next door? Yeah, I ran into her. It had been a while, so we ended up chatting for a bit. Well, she told me she was shocked to see how big your belly is. Why didn't you tell me about something so important? What? What are you talking about? You're having twins, aren't you? Yeah, I am. But since you're not interested in me, I figured there was no point in telling you. What are you talking about? 1 baby and 2 babies are a world of difference. And you know what? I've come up with a great idea. A great idea? You should give one of the babies to your sister who can't have kids. What? Are you stupid or something? How dare you call me stupid? I'm being serious here. Give one? Babies aren't objects. I can't believe you'd even suggest that. It's not fair that you get 2 babies at once. Not fair? What kind of logic is that? Your sisters. It should be equal. Equal? After all the favoritism you've shown? Victoria might never become a mother if things stay this way. Don't you care about your sister? Your genes are pretty much the same, so what's the harm in giving her one? Fine, I'll give her one. What? Are you serious? You're the one who said I should hand one over, didn't you? Well, I mean, yeah. I thought you'd put up more of a fight. We don't exactly have a lot of resources here. So if it's a baby that needs extra care, she can have her. A little extra care is no big deal. This is great. Victoria will be so happy. Should I go ahead and tell her? Sure. When's your due date again? Next month. Wait, that's soon? Then we need to start getting ready. Do you know the genders yet? Yeah, they're both girls. Got it. Well, one of them is as good as ours. Once the babies are born, call me immediately and I'll come pick her up. All right. But listen, I don't want any extra stress right now. So, until I give birth, no visits or unnecessary calls, okay? Don't worry, I have no reason to bother you before the babies are born. Just make sure you deliver strong, healthy babies. After all, one of them will be Victoria's child. The twins were born safely. Congratulations. They're girls, right? Are they identical or fraternal? Twins usually look alike, don't they? They're fraternal. They look similar, but not exactly alike. One's a girl and the other's a boy. Wait, I thought they were both girls. In that case, I'd prefer a grandson. Give Victoria the boy then. That's not happening. What? Are you too attached to the boy to give him up? Fine, then give her the girl. Either way, tell Victoria to go pick up the baby soon. Pick up? Aren't the babies with you right now? The babies? My twins? There's no way I'm giving them away. What? What are you saying? You told me you'd give one of the twins to Victoria, didn't you? I never said I'd give you one of the twins. What? You said if it's a baby that needs extra care, you can have her. Yeah, but I meant I'd give you a troublesome child. And by that, I meant you, Mom. Me? Are you saying I'm your child now? What are you talking about? Have you lost your mind? Not in the sense that you're a baby I gave birth to. But let's be real, soon enough you'll be like a baby, won't you? It's only a matter of time. What? You're impulsive, incapable of supporting yourself, and completely dependent on others. You've doted on your pretty daughter like a toy. But to me, you've always been like a child who's hard to deal with, throwing tantrums left and right. And someday, when you can't take care of yourself anymore, you'll need someone to look after you, just like a baby. Since you share almost the same genes, I'm sure Victoria will take good care of you. You! How dare you! Oh, but I need to correct myself. You're not completely useless. I mean, playing favorites with your child to such an extreme degree, that's not something most parents can pull off. I guess, in a way, it's your special talent. Wait a second. So you're saying you're not giving up either of the twins? Of course not. Why would I give away my own children? Honestly, you and Victoria are completely out of your minds. What? What are we supposed to do now? Victoria and her husband are all set to raise the baby. They've already bought a crib. And tons of baby clothes, especially for a girl. Do you know how much they were looking forward to this? Anyone with common sense can see how absurd this is. If they were actually planning to raise a relative's child, there'd be all kinds of legal procedures involved. And I bet you didn't prepare for any of that, did you? Not to mention, you didn't even get Victoria's husband's consent, did you? The paperwork can be sorted out later. Just bring the baby. Why don't you ask Victoria to come pick you up? Oh, and by the way, I'm stopping my monthly support starting next month. If things stay the way they are, I bet your finances are going to get tight. Sounds like your problem, Mom. You're still saying that? I'm not going to let this slide. I'm coming to your house right now. And I'll make sure your company pays for this too. Oh, by the way, I quit my job and moved to a new place. Excuse me? So, where's your new home? Like I tell you, I left my job and moved just to get away from you. And this phone, I'll be cancelling the number soon too. Wait. Aria, are you serious? Completely. You've doted on Victoria like she was the only one who mattered while treating me like trash. Then you demanded I repay the cost of my upbringing. And I've been sending you money all these years. You skipped my wedding. When I got pregnant with twins, you said to give one away. Why would I want to take care of a mother like that? I don't want anything to do with you ever again. You're abandoning your family? You were the one who abandoned me first. Goodbye, Mom. Arya, please pick up the phone. Well, I'm sure you're busy with the babies. At least read my messages on WhatsApp. I need to talk to you. Victoria has been so awful to me. When I told her I wanted to move in with them, she flat out refused. And now she's fighting with her husband about it. Her infertility has come out, and his parents found out too. When I mentioned taking one of your babies, they completely lost it. Now there's talk of divorce. Oh, and the plan to get them to buy expensive stuff backfired. They found out, and now they're threatening to sue me. Sounds like quite the show, huh? Arya! Finally, you are responding. I see now that I was wrong. I never should have favored Victoria. I can't even think of her as my daughter anymore. The only real daughter I have is you, Arya. So, I've decided. I'm going to live with you from now on. I'll move in right away, so just send me your address, okay? No way. I finally managed to escape from you. Why would I tell you where I live? Don't say that. You definitely feel more secure living with me. Raising twins is hard, and I can help with the housework and the kids. Please stop. Just because you've run out of people to leech off doesn't mean you can latch on to me. How dare you? I'm offering out of kindness. Raising even one child is exhausting. What if you end up with postpartum depression? No need to worry about that. My husband helps with both the kids and the housework. And we've hired a babysitter and a cleaning service. Since I don't have parents to rely on, I've made sure I have solid support. Plus, I have Aunt Maria. Why are you bringing up Maria? Because Aunt Maria is like my real parent. Whenever I was upset or had problems, she was the only one who ever listened to me. That's why I've decided someday I'm going to live with her. My husband is fully on board with it as well. Why not me? I'm your mother. It's the eldest child's duty to take care of their parents. That's how it's always been. You know, becoming a parent myself has taught me a lot. And it's confirmed something I've known for a long time. You're an unfit parent. Arya, I gave birth to you, enduring all that pain for you. And now, there's nothing left of your father's inheritance. I spent so much money because of Victoria. And now I'm left with only my pension. There's no way I can survive on such a small amount. Why don't you ask Victoria, the one you've always adored? I told you she's completely useless. She's just a pretty face, but as a wife and a daughter, she's a total failure. I feel so betrayed. I never should have spent so much money on her. She's probably infertile because of her reckless behavior with men. I raised her with such care, and this is how she repaid me. I was deceived, and now I'm the one suffering. You should stop playing the victim. It's pathetic at your age. But I am the victim. I'm the one who's truly struggling here. You know what? Both Victoria and you are just facing the consequences of your own actions. What? I'm going to live the life I've carved out for myself. As for you and Victoria, go ahead and live your miserable lives. It's time you paid the price for everything you've done. So, goodbye. Wait, Arya? You're really going to abandon your own mother? Arya! My mom, determined to live with me at all costs, apparently started asking all our relatives for my new address. However, I had already explained the situation to everyone, making sure none of them would reveal my location to her or Victoria. In the end, my mom couldn't track me down. I also switched my number and blocked both my mom and Victoria, cutting off all contact with them. According to Aunt Maria, though, Victoria divorced her husband just a month after the wedding. Her ex-husband demanded compensation for all the money she had squandered, leaving her completely broke. Now, my mom and Victoria live together in the old family home. But their relationship soured. They apparently argue constantly. Both of them are working part-time jobs now, barely scraping by in a very difficult life. As for me, I'm enjoying a lively, happy life with my husband and our adorable twin daughters. My childhood was filled with pain from being mistreated by my mom. But now, I'm truly happy.
Nancy, I just finished work.
Oh, great. Are you still at the office?
Yeah, I'm on my way home now. I'll be there in about 30 minutes. Fried chicken for dinner, okay?
What? I've already made something else. Tonight we're having pot roast. There's no way I'm going to change it now.
Come on, I want to eat fried chicken. I'm not in the mood for pot roast.
No. You have to tell me ahead of time.
That's fine. Just go to the supermarket and get some real quick.
I have to give Mindy a bath now. Anyway, I can't. Just bear with me today.
Huh? What's with that? Can't you do this for your darling husband? When we were dating, you always did stuff for me, right? Why can't you do it now?
If you had told me earlier, I would have made it. We're both working and raising a kid, so I can't remake dinner all of a sudden. Things are different from when we were dating.
Oh, come on, don't be like that. You've been making a lot of excuses lately.
Excuses?
I'm feeling a little bummed out, so I'll go eat out instead.
Huh? Why would you do that? I told you I already prepared dinner. I made it. I baked it for 2 hours. All I have to do is just put it on the plates.
If you want me to eat, get me some fried chicken. If you don't want your favorite husband not to eat your homemade food, you'd better get your shit together.
What the hell is that?
So when I get back, you can draw me a bath.
Do whatever you want.
Oh, I'll do as I please. You'll just have to wait for your favorite man to come home.
Yeah, whatever.
Nancy.
Hi, are you done with work?
I just finished.
Well then, you'll be home in about 30 minutes, right? I made you fried chicken today.
Seriously?
That's all I hear about for the last week, so of course. So hurry home.
Oh, but I can't come home right away.
Huh?
I'm going out for drinks, so I won't be eating dinner at home.
Hey, I went to the trouble of making it. You didn't say anything about any drinks.
What can I do? It was just decided. I haven't talked to my old friends who went to other departments in a while, and we got so excited.
Why didn't you just tell them your wife already made dinner and you're going home? You're from the same company. You can go out for a drink next time.
I know you want me to come home, but stop being so demanding.
It's not that. It's just that it's a waste. You don't want to eat cold food tomorrow morning, do you? That's what's been happening a lot lately, and it bothers me.
If you feel that way, then you should work on making me want to come home right away.
Huh? What are you talking about?
Because you don't have a firm grasp on how I feel, do you? Anyway, if you want me to come home, you'd better make an effort to make me like you more.
What the? Oh, I don't care anymore.
Great, I'm glad you understand. I'm off to have some drinks now.
Hey, are you coming home soon? You're finished with work already, right?
I'm done now. Of course, I'm coming home soon. Your favorite husband is coming home. A sumptuous dinner is waiting for me, right? What is it today? Fried chicken? Hamburger? Steak?
I told you this morning, didn't I? Mindy's feverish, so I took her to the doctor.
Did you? But you already went in the morning.
The clinic was busy today. We didn't get an appointment until this evening. We just got home from the doctor's.
Oh, come on. That means dinner isn't ready.
I told you to come home early and get dinner ready in case that happened, didn't I?
Did you? Oh, I forgot. Forget it. If there isn't any dinner, I'll just go out.
You're not coming home?
Because you're going to start cooking now, right? I'm hungry and I want to eat something right away. If I can't eat as soon as I get home, it would be easier for me to eat out, wouldn't it? Besides, I'm in the mood for steak today. Steak is better at a restaurant than at home.
Wait a minute. Aren't you worried about your daughter?
Of course I'm worried about her, but there's nothing I can do even if I'm there. You have to take care of me too. That's why I said I'd eat out. I was thinking of you. I mean, I'm a really considerate husband, right? You should be thanking me for caring about you.
What are you talking about? Don't you think what you are saying is a little embarrassing?
What is there to be embarrassed about? I was just stating the obvious.
You know, lately you've been giving me all...